Yes, come in. Hey, am I interrupting anything? Virginia's not at her desk. Philip, I was just thinking about you. Did you see this? I mean, Your Honor, Alexandra, Beth, and Lou Jack were taken hostage last night at Cedars Hospital. I was there. I hope you weren't in any danger. Actually, it got pretty hairy for a while. But we managed to get out okay. Except Warren Andrews was saying anything about him? Yeah, according to this, Darcy picked him off first. Yeah. I think he's going to be okay in a couple days, though. Mm-hmm. And how are you doing? I'm doing. You sure? Mm-hmm. I mean, with all the troubles with Beth and Lou Jack last night, couldn't have made them any easier. Well, actually, curiously enough, I think it may have. I learned something last night. Which actually is why I'm here.
She has a visitor coming. Do you hear me?
Huh?
You have a visitor.
A visitor?
Oh. He'll be right in.
Jack.
In the flesh.
Why?
Tony! Tony! Out with Fletcher Reed, trying for lead on Intruder last night. See you later. Okay, maybe you were waited to scare us. But what about you? Well, this is the proposal I drew up. Ben Ryan's going to be in this afternoon to get it.
Darn. Ben Ryan ain't going to do any business with us until we have merged and moved on. You know that.
Well, you don't give up, do you?
No, not as long as we've changed in the picture. And I figure it's going to take all of us, you, me, and Josh, to be here.
Come on, Billy, let up. Josh is just trying to get his life back to normal again.
Yeah, well, if he's on the up and up, then he's going to go along with the merger.
Oh, look who's here! Well, stranger finally decided to pay us a visit, huh?
Not a visit, no. I am here to work.
Good?
Yep, I had been thinking a lot about what you said last night, and I decided you're right. I gotta climb back up in the saddle and get my life going again.
Oh, Josh, I promise you it'll be the best thing for you. Oh,
Raring to go.
Oh, now don't go overdoing it, cowboy.
Hey, Josh, you didn't make up your mind on anything else, did you?
Billy, you're starting to sound like a broken record. This is not the time to start in on Josh about the merger. That's right. Josh's got a lot of other things to take care of first.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Hey, good to have you back. Good to have the real family back together. Let's not make a big deal out of it, all right? Well, why don't you show me the offices so I can see what kind of mess these two have left in there.
See you later. Okay. Okay, Billy. Now we are all back together. So don't go causing any trouble, okay?
Oh, Trish, hey. You know, that'd be the last thing I want to do. Jim Melvin Johnson. That's right, my daddy's lawyer. I want to talk to him pronto.
What's the matter? Nothing.
You want me to go?
No. What's wrong? When you said, somebody was here to see me, I thought... Yeah? I thought you were my old lady. Your mother didn't come to see me yet? She ain't gonna either. Sure she is. She probably got held up. Maybe she couldn't get a ride or something. Maybe. I'm here. Kissing her off for the last time. I came to see if you were okay. Why? That's all the stuff I did to you. I knew you'd do that because you care about me. I care about you too. Don't waste your time. I'm not. You are worth every second of my time. You are. Nobody else ever thought that. Nobody except you. Is this what you want? What's that? I ripped this off your mother last night. I lock it with my picture in it. I think it means a lot to her. I wanted that she should have it back. At least I was too. I'm gonna help you with this, Darcy. I'll get you a lawyer. My mother knows a bunch of good ones. Don't worry about the cost. I'll take care of it. We'll take care of you.
Darcy, time's up.
You take care of yourself, Darcy. If you need anything, you let me know. Okay?
Well, Jack?
Yeah.
Am I going to see you again?
You kidding me? Of course you're going to see me again.
Really?
You remember what I always told the Galahans? We're family. Family always sticks together.
You all right?
I'm fine.
You sound so excited on the phone. What's going on?
The lamps went on by themselves.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure, Jim. Don't you start disbelieving.
No, it's not that. It's just after that trick with the mail. Well, hey, it could be something else, that's all.
What?
I don't know.
It couldn't be anything else.
Was Tony here?
No, Tony went out with Fletcher. They're trying to track down clues as to our Victorian friend.
Emotional interference.
What?
Tony doesn't believe. His resistance interferes with your psychic sensitivity. That's why these things never happen when he's here.
Well, then how in the world am I ever going to make him understand this?
There might be a way. There just might be a way. You ready to get down to work?
That's a test?
Possibly. Look, I want to document any physical changes that might happen here. That way, if I do observe something, it may help us convince Tony.
Well, Jim, you already observed me experiencing that cold spot upstairs, and that didn't convince Tony.
Yeah, but that was before I had any scientific data to help us back it up.
And do you have data now?
Possibly. Look, I'm more prepared this time. I know what to look for, and with any luck, I may be able to identify the type of phenomenon that's happening here.
Well, that's all wonderful, but I don't know when these things happen. I mean, they just happen. I don't have any way of bringing them on at will.
But these things, these events, they happen when your sensitivity to the house is heightened, right?
Yeah. Now that you mention it, you know, the first time I ever felt that cold spot, remember, I'd just been telling Beth Raines about how I felt about the house and how much it meant to me. And we found the antiques in the attic, and I was so into them, and that's when I first saw the rocking chair rock by itself.
And if we put things into proper circumstances, we just might, be able to make something happen.
Did I get me here? No, I just got here myself.
Oh, good. I want a moment with you to thank you.
What for?
Everything you've done for my son and me during this terrible ordeal.
Well, I didn't do anything. It was you, Jack. He was the brave one.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. I always knew he had it in him, though.
So did I.
And so does everyone else. You know, it's all over the news how he saved our lives.
It gave us a new beginning, a chance to start over.
I'm sure things are going to be better this time.
They're going to be wonderful. Where's that boy, man? What could be keeping him?
He had a lot of things to talk to Darcy about.
He does forgive her, doesn't he?
They hurt when you like him.
No. My son is indeed a special person.
Oh, yes, he is. Oh, before he gets back, I want to show you something. It's a surprise for him.
Oh, how lovely of you. What is it?
Come here, I'll show you.
Hey, man, put that down. Put it down. Just look at it.
Last night opened my eyes to a few things. Some things about Beth and Lou Jack. Actually, life in general. Life has been dealing you some pretty bad cards lately. Here you go. Thank you. And with Alan's disappearance, your troubles with Mindy, your stay in the hospital, and now Beth and Lou Jack. Yeah, but who's counting? I think I'm ready to start over. Good. I'm glad to hear you finally talking that way, and if there's anything I can do to help you, just let me know. Well, that's why I'm here. When Granddad died, he left me a large sum of money, which Alan set up in a trust fund for me. I think I would like to have it now. Philip, that is an enormous amount of money. Mm-hmm. You think you can handle the responsibility? Well, I haven't always behaved in the most mature fashion in the past, but I think the past couple months I've grown up a lot. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't quite understand this. In the past, you wanted nothing to do with Alan's money. I've changed. I've grown up. I'd like to change some more. I think that money might make it easier. And what are you planning to do with this money? I'm not exactly sure, Ross, to tell you the truth. I think, for starters, I'd like to have some fun. Yeah? Well, a little bit of fun never hurt anybody, I guess. So you approve? Well, it's not up to me, you know. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to see what you thought of the idea. Well, thank you. I'm flattered that you think so much of my opinion. Hey, you're my only uncle. You've been a pretty good friend. You think Aunt Alex will give me a hard time about signing the money over? I don't see why she should. Philip, your aunt has always been very supportive. Well, she used to be. Somehow things haven't seemed the same since Lou Jack came along. Well, frankly, that just doesn't matter. You see, legally, there's nothing she can do to stop you from getting at that fund. That is, if you want to take her to court. No, I don't want to do that. I'd rather just take care of it ourselves. You know, I've been trying to patch things up. I don't want to start fighting again. Oh, good. I don't think you'd have any problems with it. All right. Great. Any bits of professional advice on how to handle it? Well, I can tell you the things that have worked for me in the past. As a matter of fact, better yet, when you decide to talk to her, I'll go over there with you. You would? Mm-hmm. When were you thinking of going? When? Well, just a minute. Excuse me. Yes, Virginia? Welcome back. Reschedule that marketing meeting with Stephen Black for late this afternoon. Yes, that'll be fine. Thank you very much. All right, come on, let's talk strategy in the car. I knew I could count on you, Uncle.
How's it feel to be back in here?
It feels great.
Not half as great as seeing you here. How about if I clear off a space at your desk, and you can get to work? Here's all your mail.
Obviously, I'm going to have to get a new desk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have thought to order a new one.
Don't be, Trish. I'm sure this is going to happen quite a bit. I'm a handicapped person living in a non-handicapped world. I've accepted that. You should too.
Only for now. Your therapy's really coming along well, and you're going to be walking before you know it.
Yeah, well, if that happens, that's just fine. That'd be great. But until then, I know I'm going to have to accept a few changes in my lifestyle. Not only here, but once I find a place to move in and live.
Now there's no rush for you to move out.
I can't impose.
You're not imposing.
I am. I just have to find a place by myself. Thank you. Yes, Tessie? Yeah, sure, I'll tell her. Thank you. And Ryan is here to see you.
You already?
How did you get that old goat into your office?
Well, I only made him the proposal of a lifetime. Of course, Billy says he won't even do business with us unless we merge. But don't you worry about that. The man is putty in my hand.
Well, I'll stop by a little bit later and see what you've made out of him, all right?
Okay, don't take all day, all right? Well, here we are.
This is the first time we've been alone since I moved back into the house.
You know, I have an idea. How you can get some work done until we get you a new desk? How about this? I bet this will fit right over the chair. Oh, sure it will.
I have to tell you something.
What? Do you have to tell me?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything that happened.
You already said all of this.
Yeah, I know, but I want to say it again now that we're alone. What I did to you and HB, nobody should ever have a right to do that to anybody. Especially somebody that he cares about. I have accepted your marriage to my father. I'm not going to try and come between the two of you anymore. That would be pretty tough to do in my condition anyway.
You aren't gonna walk again, Joshua.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, but the fact is that this wheelchair is part of my life now. But life really isn't too bad, you know? I have my family and I have my work. But I know I'm never going to be the man I once was.
That's not true.
Whatever. I think I better go check on Trish. Could you move this for me, please? Thank you.
You're forgetting one thing, Joshua. I saw you stand.
Call Bill Lewis.
Morning, darling.
Oh, it is now that you're here. What are you doing here?
Well, I just heard from Trish the news about Josh, so I thought I'd come down and see what's happening.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Tessie. Yeah, go ahead, put him right on. Hey, Melvin, old son, I'm glad you finally returned the call. Well, I would have sooner, but you remember how things are back in Tulsa here. Takes half a day to figure out what the morning is, and by the time it's afternoon, you figure, well...
Mel, let's just cut small talk.
Look, what I want to know is, you change your mind about telling me what's in my daddy's will? I told you, I can't. I'd be betraying lawyer-client confidentiality.
Now, Mel, don't get high horse on me now. This here is serious business.
So is this. I'm sorry, Billy.
Melvin, I thought you was my friend.
I am.
Well, what are you doing taking my new stepmama's side against me?
I'm not taking anybody's side.
Well, look, Melvin, you either for me or you against me. There ain't no middle ground.
I'm with your daddy.
Then you best tell me what's in the will, because I will be running Lewis Oil one day. And you've made a lot of money off us over the years. And I suggest if you want to keep on making money, you play ball with me.
Don't put me in a corner on this, Billy.
Okay, Melvin, you forget about the will. What I really want to know is the terms of Daddy's prenuptial agreement with Reva.
I can't tell you that either.
Look, Melvin, I let you off the hook once already, and once is all you get. Now, what about the agreement?
There is no agreement.
Now, thank you, Melvin. Oh, look, you be sure and give my best to Loretta and the kids.
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to destroy your family?
Oh, so nice to see you again. IQ, isn't it? Yeah, you remember? I could never forget such a good friend of my son's.
And Mrs. Trimmer? And Gina. Delighted. I know. And Pretty Boy.
Hello.
I'm so glad you could all be here today. Brandon will be so pleased to see you.
Norman, how's he doing? Yeah, he took a pretty bad slash on his head, huh?
The doctors say he'll be fine.
That's great. Great, yeah.
Well, are you all coming to the Founders Day celebration tomorrow?
What's a Founders Day?
Where have you been? On another planet or something?
Hey!
Don't you know it's only one of the biggest bashes in town?
Yes, to celebrate the founding of Springfield, there'll be a parade, and we are all invited to the party afterwards.
Yeah, but are you sure you want us there?
Brandon's forefathers helped start this town. It's only fitting that his friends be part of the celebration.
It'll be great, and everybody's going to be there. We're even wearing costumes.
Costumes?
Oh, don't worry, I'll get all your measurements before you leave. Us, but we never wore costumes before.
Yeah, we did. At that spring dance. You see what I had on? I looked great.
What kind of costumes?
Hey, look, you can count me in.
Make it 2.
Hey, all right. I don't know about this costume.
Hey, Lou Jack! What are you doing, man? Nice to see you. What are you guys doing here? It's Beth's surprise. Hey, why don't you all come and help yourself to something to eat? All right. All right?
You two are too much.
Hi, honey.
How are you feeling this morning?
You feeling all right?
All right. Are you sure? Let me look at that cut.
Mama, I'm okay.
How's Darcy?
She's doing pretty bad. You know her mother didn't even come to see her?
No. At least you did.
Well, that ain't exactly the same thing. I don't think anything takes the place of having a mother and getting to know her. If you don't mind, I think I will.
If I don't mind.
You go ahead and help yourselves. I'll be right back.
Darcy wanted me to give you these.
Oh, my locket. I thought it was gone for good.
Well, you got it back. And it's time for keeps.
This is one of the happiest moments of my life. Nothing could spoil it. Philip, are you here?
Well, I believe Philip would like to talk with you alone, if possible.
Very well. Jane, why don't you take our guests out and show them the patio?
All right, why doesn't everybody grab something and it's right this way? Great. Thank you.
You're not going to cause any trouble, Philip. Not today.
You know what really gets me, man? That Preppy just horning his way in like that. Do you want us to nail him for you, Lou Jack?
Yeah, don't worry about him. Hey, my ma can handle it.
I am listening.
Philip, I'll be out on the patio if you need me. Thanks a lot, Ross.
All right, Philip, what is this all about?
It's nothing really. I just want you to sign over control my trust fund to me.
I'm not sure I'm willing to do that.
Brendan, I heard about what happened last night, and you did a remarkable thing.
And my friends call me Lou Jack. And I wasn't alone. Philip was there too.
Yeah, so I heard.
Why don't you introduce him?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Mahler, I'd like you to meet my friends, the ones I was telling you about. This is IQ, or less commonly known as Martin Wilson.
Martin, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. And this is Pretty Boy, or as we like to call him, Ernie Reincheck. Oh, that's very funny, Brandon. And trimmer over here is Andres Trimado.
Nice to meet you.
What a pretty name.
Oh, and this sexy little lady here. Now, this is Gina Daniels. Now, Gina is the one I told you about for that receptionist job.
Yes, yes.
I really appreciate this opportunity of a lifetime, Mr. Marler.
You're welcome.
When do I start?
Well, I don't know.
How about tomorrow?
Yes. I guess tomorrow would be fine. I'll tell you what. You call my secretary. Her name is Virginia. She'll set you up with a secretarial pool, and I'll start your training then.
Thank you, Mr. Marler. I'll be great.
I bet you will.
Could I get you something to drink?
Yeah, would you please?
Yeah,
You know, I'm going to get me some square bits going, too. Yeah? What are you going to do? You going to get a bike like Lou Jackson, do a messenger gig. Where are you going to get a bike like mine, Trimmer? I got money I'm stashing away. Oh, how much? $13.29. Hey, I'm going to get more, though. Hey, you know something? Just so happens I'm selling my bike. You? Yeah? Yeah. How much? $13.29. Look, I'm not taking charity, man. I'll pay you something back every week, all right? Whatever you say. Hey, what about you, pretty boy? What are you going to do? Me? I can do lots of things. Like what? Your hair? I'm all right. Oh, listen. I do a good job with my hair. Okay, so then why don't you do a good job on other people's hair?
Yeah, you could take my place to beauty school.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I am pretty good, now that you bring it up.
What are you gonna do, Martin?
Oh, I don't know, I'll probably just hang out, I guess.
Oh, no, you're not. You're keeping me company at school this fall.
I realize that I have caused a lot of problems lately. I also realize that there isn't any excuse for the way that I've been behaving.
No, there isn't.
Okay, I accept that. But, you know, I've had a lot of problems myself lately. I've had a lot to deal with. I lost a baby. I lost a girl that I was in love with. My father disappeared. You know, I mean, it feels like my whole life has been pulled out from under me.
Philip, what do you want this money for?
I want to try to start over.
You really think you can do that?
Yeah, I'm sure I can.
Then you're telling me that you're over Beth. You don't love her anymore.
I accept the fact that she is with Lou Jack now.
All right. I'll sign your release for the fund.
Thank you.
I have the papers in my safe.
I am trying to protect my family, not destroy it.
Well, you're going about it in a pretty despicable way. Billy, invading your father's privacy is something that I would expect of Alan Spaulding, but not of you.
Alan Spaulding brought Reva back into the picture. Now if I have to fight fire with fire, so be it.
There are other ways of doing it.
There are. What do you suggest? Give an HB a call?
Well, why don't you just try?
Darling, I can't do that. What I'm trying to do is while HB is in this midlife crisis, I got to protect his interests. And now that I know that he does not have a prenuptial agreement, I got to make sure that Reva does not get all of Lewis Owen.
What if she does? Billy, you have LTA. That's your company.
LTA does not mean the same thing to me that Lewis Oil does. I have been grooming my whole life to run Lewis Oil, and I will do it. Just like our son will do it. Reva is not going to stop me.
You are talking like a crazy person. Do you realize that? These things that you're mentioning, if they're going to happen, are going to happen years from now. Billy, you've got to stop being so obsessed with Reva.
These things are going to happen a lot sooner than you think. Just as soon as the merger goes through.
There's not going to be any merger. Josh is never going to agree to a merger.
Don't be too sure about that, Don. Old Josh, he got a different look in his eye these days. It's just going to be a matter of a little time. Then the whole family will be together. And Reva is going to regret every one of the party.
Okay, let's start with the rocker.
What do you want me to do?
Talk about it. Tell me how you feel about it.
I'm not sure exactly.
You afraid of it?
Well, I was when Tony and I found the mannequin in it, but when I saw it rocking all by itself, I felt very differently about it.
Differently how?
It's a real special feeling. It's the same feeling I had when I first walked into the house. The same feeling I had when Tony and I found everything in the attic. And then everything just seemed to fit somehow. Like it was right. The same way that the lamps were right. And the dress. The way that I knew that the initial on the handkerchief stood for Victoria. But it's more than that. It's not just a feeling I have about the house. It's as though there's a reason for it.
if I take a picture? I don't want to stop you now that you're sensitive to him.
Him?
Her, whatever, okay? Now look, you're dealing with a spirit entity here, and that entity is trying to communicate with you.
What kind of spirit entity?
That doesn't matter, just keep doing what you're doing. Now concentrate, hard, very hard. With any luck, we just may have a breakthrough. You gonna eat that? No, you eat it. Thanks.
Hey, come on, let's get out of here. It's time to slide, Galahad.
Hey, what are you talking about? You guys splitting already? Well, if you want to get that junk out of the garage, we gotta go, man. Hey, okay. Take it easy. You too. Bye, buddy. Good luck.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you. Take care.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute, I have to get your measurements before you go.
That's quite an interesting group of friends you have then.
Yeah, they're great. You're gonna be real happy having Gina work for you.
Yeah. There you are. Oh, hey. How did it go?
Well, okay. Thank you for the backup.
Good, I was glad to do it. Listen, I have to get back to the office, but Brandon and Beth, I'm glad everything turned out all right. You will talk to you later. See you. Thanks again. Well, I'm glad we have Mary here because there's something that I have to say to you too. I realize I've caused you a lot of problems. Some of that will probably be hard to forget, but I would like to try. Like try to put all of it behind us and start from scratch again.
I want the three of us to be friends more than anything else.
That's good. Well, what do you say? Cousins. Cousins.
Josh, Tessie said you wanted to see me.
Yeah, come on in, Trish. Shut the door behind you and have a seat, will you?
What's this little powwow all about?
Well, I just think there's a few things that need to be straightened out here. There's been a lot of talk lately, again, about a merger between LTA and Lewis Oil.
Josh, excuse me, but before you go on, I'd like to make one last stand.
Really, I think we've heard it before.
Yeah, well, a lot of people have not been listening. Now, we know that this family has been split right down the middle lately. And I think that the best thing would be to pull it back together. See, to me, the best way to do that would be to merge the two companies and work hand in hand towards common good.
Are you finished?
Just think about that, Josh.
I have. And I have made my decision.
Decision is that, Joshua?
How quickly can the merger happen?
Sure that this is what you
Yes, I've thought about it a great deal. Billy is right. I think it's what's best for this family.
Well, I think we ought to get XB on the phone.
Break out the champagne.
You got it line.
You not enjoying yourself?
I think you can enjoy yourself without me.
I never do anything without you, Donna, and I expect the same in return. All right, let's have some of that bubbly.
Oh, thank you for everything, Jane. It was perfect.
Oh, my pleasure.
There you are.
Hey, thanks for having my friends over. It was great.
It was my pleasure. Now that everyone's gone, I have something else for you. I've just released a trust fund to Philip to use however he pleases. And then there's an identical one set up for you. You don't have to make up your mind whether you want the money now or not. I just want you to know that it's there and it's yours.
That's a lot of money, cousin.
Savings provided by Lily Rubin Salon South Southwest, Mary Ann Restivo, and Barney's.